Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. But don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just fine, and I thought your heart was like mine. But let me find out, you've been going around throwing shots, running plots. Come on, man, tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my loyalty, my loyalty. I let you in back then because I couldn't see, but now it's clear you ain't ever been true to me. My intuition ain't ever lied, I had to leave. Handle your business, do what you think you need to do to get your revenge. But you won't break me, God as my witness. Past the point of no return, I'm on a mission. Tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. Talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Yeah. I want a house in the hills I pay big bills for. I ain't got in pocket. I wanna empty out my wallet. I wanna stop motion, stand still. Wallace and Gromit. I wanna talk more endlessly. I wanna neurotically vomit. I want more dollars from my mama. I want a palace in Prada. I want a Gucci bag where I can store my sorrows and hardships. I wanna gold plate my partners. I want endless tomorrows. I want a lot more than I got right now. But that's the problem. You could give me every little thing I'd ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all. Yeah, you can give me every little thing I ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be just a little more than I can give you.
Second thought, I want $1 for everyone. Not just for my mama. I wanna hit the ball out on random pedestrians. I want my questions to be answered till my brain bored and questionless. I want more self-assurance. I don't ever want to second guess. I want somebody to shut the fuck up. Lest he trying to tell me yes again. I want so many best friends that I can't tell what friendship is. I want the diamonds, gold, and glitter. I want fast cars I'll never whip. I want it all till I'm empty in my castle of everything.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be just a little more than I can give you.
I want a cushy job that pay big bills and cheap thrills. Wanna mob out with my homies like Timmy, Tommy, and Dill. I'm not trying to be famous, okay, maybe a lil. Since I'm a rapper, I should buy me some grills and gold frills that I can sleep on while I contemplate pills and peep on, hold still. Might sedate you, just a fire at will. I got an appetite for hardship, big fish meets krill. Don't sleep, don't spill, I ain't got my fill. I want the beauty queen to make me show my pearly whites. The type of movie scene that make you count your blessings twice. It's not the only thing that's on my list, I checked it twice and sent it off to Santa's elves like I've been playing nice.
I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. But it might be a little more than I can give you.
You broke my heart.
Good morning, good morning.
A million times. Can't count the times.
You know, I messed up, man. I started the live that I scheduled and I ended it. I had to create a new one. That's why nobody's really here.
I get so sad at the thought of
I think that's why. You guys hit a reminder, like set reminder on the videos that I put up in advance. Gives you the option to have a reminder set. Hope you guys are getting a reminder. Every time I post a video that's gonna come soon, that's like coming up, make sure you hit the reminder. The one I had for this morning, I started and stopped. I had to recreate it all over again. It's all good. We all here, right? when you subscribe to it, you're supposed to hit the bell anyway, right? And then change it to all. So we make sure you got to get to it, right?
Can we be honest? You're my comfort zone. Whatever I say, don't let me go. I know you're angry, babe, and I am cold. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones, hey, they make me
Thomas.
smile. I stopped the world if it would
What up,
give
Thomas?
us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out.
Hey, Sherry.
To work things out.
Y'all ready to read?
To work things
We're gonna knock out
out.
chapter 1 fast.
You
gotta listen.
To work things out.
You gotta listen, guys.
To work things out. 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 To work things out.
Hayakia.
To work things out.
Hey.
To work things out.
Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Sherry. Steven's in the house. I know you love this song. You know, see, that's what I was talking about yesterday, you guys. Hold on, I got to send a message to my staff at the office. Live now. Be right back. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another chapter of Rich People Read, where we read a book a month to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. I hope the fact that you guys see me drinking this every day, all day, is enough motivation. I tell people I'm not a trainer, I'm a motivator. I hope this is enough to motivate you to do what you're supposed to do. Have you purchased this bottle? Cost me $16, free shipping. I paid $16 and some change. It didn't cost $17, and had it mailed to me from Amazon. Go grab you a big jug, and drink your water. I took my vitamins already. But I hope I'm motivating you guys enough to know that you need that. Here's part of the fountain of youth. This is part of the fountain of youth. Oh, you was at King Talk, Hayakia? Thank you so much for supporting us over at King Talk. Is the salute working? I'm seeing everybody saying salute, but my system ain't picking you up. Hold on. Oh, it's not working. Hold on. Let me cancel. All right. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I just started it. Hopefully it's picking it up. Hopefully it's going to work. I just realized I started it, but I started it on the last stream and it may have got a cross up. So hopefully my system is going to pick you guys up and recognize that we are live. I'm not even getting the regular stuff, so I don't know what's going on. We'll have to figure it out. Or I'll figure it out later. And I don't know. We'll come back to that. Where was I at? Hey, Marvelette. Did you guys notice that Kaya, she was like, I love this song. So I've made available all the music in my countdowns. And I've gone back to, remember I changed the music every month. I changed the music. We're on the third or fourth month. So right now the playlist is like 12 or 16 songs, something like that. I got all the songs ready for you guys. I did get one email. Hold on. Let me make it. Cause see, I get the emails direct when it's soldiers at Shannon Rawls. Those go directly to me. The chat winner and the super chat at Shannon Rawls, those go over to an assistant that helps me with that. But I get the emails that say soldiers at Shannon Rawls. I did get Princess, I got your email. I'm gonna zip up and send you the songs. I'm gonna zip up and send you the songs. All soldiers who are National Guard or higher automatically, I mean not automatically, but you just gotta email me. You guys get all the music. You get all the music. If you like the songs that I play, even this song, you hear the music playing real low, My Underbed. You hear that song? That's the instrumental. But I got the full song for everybody that wants it. All the soldiers that's part of my membership here at YouTube, that is a member, that is a National Guard soldier or higher, gets the music every month. Okay, something's going on. I heard hoorah, but I don't see what's happening here. Hold on one second, you guys. Where's my notifications? There we go. Oh, Uncle Stu. I missed it. Uncle Stu joined the army. Everybody, I caught it right at the end. I caught it right at the end, you guys. I caught it right at the end. Like, why is all my stuff not working today? Got my stuff not working. I don't like that. Everybody, let's throw up a salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
Uncle Stu has joined the SR Army.
Sir, yes, sir.
My man, Uncle Stu, has joined the SR Army. Sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Uncle Stu. Soldiers, throw your salutes. Soldiers, throw your salutes. We appreciate you, Uncle Stu. Uncle Stu is re-enlisted. Uncle Stu has re-enlisted into the military. Uncle Stu, you've been drafted. Shout out to my man, Uncle Stu, for joining the soldiers. We are in the army of life, taking our lives to the next level. He's unlocked perks that the general public does not get. He's unlocked perks that the general public does not get. For instance, a soldier story. Did you guys see the video that I made about the announcement of the music that I'm making available to everybody? That's a soldier stories. Those lives is what I'll be recording when I'm out and about here in Los Angeles. I go to events. I go to industry events. I do a lot of work and dealings here in Los Angeles. I'm a fashion designer. And then also times when I'm driving, I just have a thought. Most of those soldier stories are going to be me just having a random thought that I think can help everybody that listens to it. They're going to be short, but that's only available to the members. It's not available to the general public. The first one that I posted yesterday I'm keeping that one public, but the rest of them are going to be private. I mean, I'm sorry, is only going to be shown to only the soldiers can replay those videos. Only the soldiers can replay those videos. So shout out to my man, Uncle Stu, for joining the SR Army. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Let me make one change here. It looks like my system is not working for me today. It's not picking up anybody. It's not picking up anybody. It's almost like it doesn't know that we are live. I don't like that. Hold on one second. Let me go take a look at something. Give me a quick second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go take a look at something real quick. Go to my cloud bot. Go to my modules, chat, membership. Give me a quick second, everybody. This is it. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Not sure why it's not working. It's running. It could be because of this video. Remember, I told you this video started a little different today. And so none of my stuff is working. Don't worry about it. It's not that we need it. I would rather have it, but it's not running for whatever reason. It's upsetting. I hate when things aren't working. I hate when I'm not giving you guys a quality show. I hate when you guys are not receiving the quality show that you deserve. It upsets me. The best or nothing, right? The best or nothing. All right, we're gonna have to figure that out later on. This is gonna be this is gonna be the show that's not working right. Listen, is everybody hit the like button on the video? Please hit the like button. We're getting ready to read the Moynihan Report. We're getting ready to read the Moynihan Report. There's something else that I wanted to mention. I forgot what it was. I wanted to mention to you guys about, oh, you know what we're going to be doing. That's what I was talking about. I was telling you about this. And I hope I'm motivating you guys to be healthy and stay healthy and drink. But more so than that, I'm creating another show. I got like 6 shows on my channel. Just 6 shows on my channel. Here's something else. I work out every day. And now that we do movies every Monday, I decided to create something called, I haven't named it really yet, but it's about fitness. I'm going to start going live when I work out. And on the first of the year, I'm doing the Insanity Workout with Sean T. And and you guys can join with me. You can join with me and do the Insanity Workout from your living room. If you stick with me, you're guaranteed to lose about 20 pounds. You're going to watch me transform before your very eyes. This is something, I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm going to make a video introducing it, but I'm just letting you know, it's probably going to start next week. And then we're going to work out 6 days a week at 6 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. So that's 9 o'clock on the East Coast. But here in California, on the East Coast, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'll be going live 6 days a week doing my workout. You're going to watch me do my workout and you'll be able to join me and do my workout. I'm going to be playing a video. You know, I like workout programs. I do HIIT, right? High intensity interval training. And so during those workouts, you're going to watch me sweat and burn calories. You're going to watch me because I've gotten really out of shape over these holidays. I tend to do that over the holidays. So I'm going to snap back in and get my sexy back. And if you guys want to join me, you certainly can. I'll give you I'm going to do a video before Monday that's going to explain everything. I just wanted to put that out there. But that's something in addition to the High Value Shan, in addition to A Soldier Story, in addition to The War Room, in addition to Mission Possible, in addition to Rich People Read, in addition to Movie Mondays, right? Movie of the Week on Mondays, we're also going to be getting fit. We're also going to be getting fit. And there's going to be modified versions for those that may be hurt or injured that you can do the workout as well. So I hope you guys want to join up with that. So listen, we are reading the Moynihan Report. Good morning, everybody. We are reading the Moynihan Report. Today is chapter 1 of the Moynihan Report. It's a fast read, so pay attention. Listen, the Negro Family, the case for national action, commonly known as the Moynihan Report, was a 1965 report on Black poverty in the United States of America, written by Daniel Patrick Moynihan, an American sociologist serving as the Assistant Secretary of Labor under President Lyndon B. Johnson. This report was written 56 years ago. Who here is older than 56? Who here is older than 56? Hey, what's happening, Shannon? Who here is older than 56? If you are not 56 or older, this report was written before you was born. This report that we've read, not yet on Monday, we read the introduction alone. We read the introduction. Today, we are reading chapter 1. We're going to dive in. I know even in the introduction that we read, and you can go back and watch that video, You're gonna be like, that was intriguing. It all at the end, it was like, damn, why are we stopping? Shan, don't stop. Let's keep going. You're gonna be, I have not read this report. I've heard about it a lot. You know, my man BGS and Edward Anderson and Kevin Samuels discusses this report. We hear about it all the time, but I guarantee most of you have not read the report. Well, now you'll be able to go into 2022 saying that you've read the Moynihan Report. You don't have to say you heard about it. You don't have to act like you know. You know, when somebody else is talking about it, you have to be like, You could be like, oh yeah, I know about that report. Man, chapter 2 was cold-blooded. Did you hear what he said about, that's how you're gonna be after we knock this out. And it's gonna floor you based when you hear the information that they said 56 years ago, when you compare and contrast that to today. It's scary. It's scary that this was written 56 years ago, and you're gonna be like, damn. This is all about Black people in America. This is all about Black people in America. What's up, Javaro? I hope you guys are ready. So listen, if you need a copy of the report, it is in the description of this video. It is in the description. Just if you're in the chat, hit the X, go, and then hit the thumbs up, right? Hit the X to remove the chat screen if you're watching this on your smartphone. And then hit the thumbs up and then scroll down a little bit and you'll see the PDF right there. Listen, you can continue to, without having the premium YouTube subscription, you can read along without closing your app. Because see, if you close YouTube, the app, you're not gonna hear my video anymore. But if you're on an iPhone, don't hit default browser at the bottom. Hit Safari at the top. It'll open up the PDF right in YouTube. It'll open up the PDF right inside of YouTube, and you'll be able to read along with us while listening to me. If you don't want to do that and you just want to listen to your boy, go ahead and hit live chat so you can come back to the chat, and then just turn up your volume, and your boy Shan, I'm about to read it to you. I want everybody to go grab a copy of the Moynihan Report, download a copy and keep it on your computer. You want some more? Okay. My son wants some more juice. Y'all may have to wait. You want it now? Okay. You guys got to hold on. I got to get my son. He's a priority. Come here. You gotta say, you're gonna interrupt me. You gotta say hi to everybody. Yeah? Here. You gonna say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
You say hi?
Hi.
Good job, buddy. Okay, go back in the room. Go. Sorry for the interruption. But you know, priorities are priorities. My son wanted some juice. His dad had to get some juice. Listen. You're going to be surprised at what you discover in this Moynihan Report. We're getting ready to get started in the next 60 seconds. So please, if you have a copy of the Moynihan Report, read along with us. You can grab a copy in PDF format from the description of this video. Or if you just want to listen to your boy Shan's read it to you, no problem. Just turn up your volume. I'm getting ready to read it. Hold on, let me see. I'm missing the chats. Family first, it's all good. Exactly, Mr. Donnie. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your patience. Get his juice, Jill said. Get his juice. Kai's like, no problem. Everybody, all the women was like, we understand. We understand what it's like to be a pet. Oh, Uncle Stu hit us with a super chat, y'all. Everybody,
being number one isn't easy.
All soldiers, throw up your one. Lakeisha is already on the ball. Steven's already on the ball. Soldiers, throw up your ones. We're gonna have. He is the stream sponsor. Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. is our stream sponsor. Shout out to Uncle Stu. We're going to throw him up. There you go, soldiers. Throw him up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Uncle Stu, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your support. Your continued support, brother. I appreciate your continued support. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Listen. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Let me read. I got a text message that Okay, cool. Let's get ready. You guys ready? Let's switch over to our read screen. We are on chapter 1 of the Moynihan Report. You've heard so much about this report. If you are in the dating and relationship streets, if you are heavily involved in the conversations that happen on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Clubhouse, when it comes to relationships between men and women in the Black community, if you are in the woke community, if you are in the community about Black empowerment in America, if you are engaged in those discussions, those intellectual discussions, this is not for everybody. Like, what we talk about is not for everybody. You guys know that, right? Like, some people just talk about beauty. There's some women that don't give a shit about none of this stuff. All she cares about is teaching people how to curl their hair. There's some men that don't give a damn about this. All they want to show you is what it's like to work on a car. Just to work on a car, particularly. You know, all they talk about is drag racing. There's other people that want to talk about, you know, stocks and investments, and all they talk about is how to buy and sell crypto. There's some people that's only in the fitness, and all they want to tell you about is how to lift weights or how to properly do squats in the proper form. There's some people that only want to talk about electronics, and they want to do reviews on the new gadget that's coming out that you could purchase at Best Buy or Target. There's other people that want to talk about religion. There's others that want to talk about politics. We happen to be in entrepreneurship and relationship. That's where I am. And so for those that are engaged heavily and are currently, because you know, interests change over time. If you're new to this space, welcome. You're important. This space right here is about the preservation of the Black community in America. And if you are heavily involved in this space, maybe it's because you're in a relationship and you want it to work out. Maybe it's because you're single and you're looking for love. Maybe it's because you are you're a business owner and you want to transcend into an entrepreneur. Whatever reason that you're here, you're going to hear about the Moynihan Report. This report is part and parcel one of the things that you need to know in order to effectively have conversations in this space. And I'm glad that you're here. We are on chapter 1. All we did was read the introduction. You could read the introduction on your own. You will finish it in maybe 4 minutes. The introduction is maybe a 4-minute read. Let's say 5 minutes just to round it up. And now we're going to knock out chapter 1 together. You may end up reading the whole report once you get started, but certainly you can come with me. I read this Monday, Wednesday. We read it here Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So today is chapter 1. It's going to be fast. Hope you guys are ready. I have it up on the screen so you can read along with your boy Shan, or you can listen along with your boy Shan, and we're going to dive right in. We're going to dive right in. The Moynihan Report, the Negro Family, the Case for National Action. Chapter 1, the Negro American Revolution. The Negro American Revolution. Hold on one second. The Negro American Revolution is rightly regarded as the most important domestic event of the post-war period in the United States. Nothing like it has occurred since the upheavals of the 1930s, which led to the organization of the great industrial trade unions, and which in turn profoundly altered both the economy and the political scene. There have been few other events in our history, in our American history, right? The American Revolution itself, the surge of the Jacksonian democracy in the 1930s, you know, the abolitionist movement, everybody remembers that one, right? And the populist movement of the late 19th century comparable to the current Negro movement. Now, sidebar, excuse me if I replace the word Negro with black. This was written 56 years ago in 1965, where the term Negro was commonly used. I'm upgrading the term to black folk, black families, black people, black men, black women. I'm not going to use Negro. All right. So I'm just going to, whenever you hear me say black, he probably said Negro. All right. Let's continue. There has been none more important. The Black American Revolution holds forth the prospect that the American Republic, which at birth was flawed by institution of black slavery, and which throughout its history has been marred by the unequal treatment of black citizens, will at last redeem the full promise of the Declaration of Independence. Although the black leadership has conducted itself with the strictest propriety, acting always and only as American citizens, asserting their rights within the framework of American political system, it is no less clear that the movement has profound international implications. It was in no way a matter of chance that the nonviolent tactics and philosophy of the movement, the Black Revolution movement, right, as it began in the South, were consciously adapted from the techniques by which the Congress Party undertook to free the Indian nation from the British colonial rule. It was not a matter of chance that the Black movement caught fire in America, and just that moment when the nations of Africa were gaining their freedom. Was that a coincidence? I wonder. Nor is it merely incidental that the world should have fastened its attention on events in the United States at a time when the possibility that the nations of the world will divide along color lines seems suddenly not only possible, but imminent. Such racist views have made progress with the Black American community itself, which can hardly be expected to immune to a virus that is endemic in the white community. That this is endemic to the white community. The Black Muslim doctrines based on total alienation. The Black Muslim doctrines that is based on total alienation. Sidebar. You know what that means? The Nation of Islam is like, yo, man, we need to forget white people altogether. Let's go create our own nation. This is what they were saying in the 1960s. Let's forget white people altogether. All together. Hold on. Maverick, go to the room. He in there trying to dig in his toy box. The Black Muslim doctrines based on the total alienation from the white world exert a powerful influence. On the far left, the attraction of Chinese communism can no longer be ignored. Now, it is clear that what happens in America is being taken as a sign of what can or must happen in the world at large. The course of world events will be profoundly affected by the success of or failure of the Black American Revolution in seeking the peaceful assimilation of the races in the United States of America. The award of the Nobel Peace Prize to Dr. Martin Luther King was as much an expression of the hope for the future as it was a recognition for his past achievements. It is no less clear that carrying this revolution forward to a successful conclusion is a first priority confronting the Great Society. The end of the beginning. Everybody pay attention. All right? Everybody pay attention. Here we go. The major events of the onset of the Black Revolution are now behind us. The political events were three. First, the Black people themselves organized as a mass movement. Their organizations have been in some ways better disciplined and better led than any in our history. They have established an unprecedented alliance with religious groups throughout the nation and have maintained close ties with both political parties and with most segments of the trade union movement. Secondly, the Kennedy and Johnson administration committed the federal government to the cause of the Negro equality, to Black equality. This had never happened before by no administration in the White House. This had never happened before. And third, the 1964 presidential election was practically a referendum on this commitment. If these were terms made by the opposition, they were in effect accepted by the president. The overwhelming victory of President Lyndon B. Johnson must be taken as emphatic popular endorsement of the unmistakable and openly avowed course which the federal government has pursued under his leadership. The administrative events were threefold as well. First, beginning with the establishment of the President's Committee on Equal Employment Opportunity and on to the enactment of the Manpower Development and Training Act of 1962, the federal government has launched a major national effort to redress the profound imbalance between the economic position of Black citizens and the rest of the nation that derives primarily from their unequal position in the labor market. Second, the Economic Opportunity Act of 1964 began a major national effort to abolish poverty, a condition in which almost half Black families are living. Let me repeat that. The Economic Opportunity Act of 1964, a stimulus to a degree, began a major national effort to abolish poverty, a condition in which almost half the Black families are living in America. And third, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 marked the end of the era of legal and formal discrimination against Black people and created important new machinery for combating covert, secret, underhanded discrimination and unequal treatment of Black people in America. Now, the act does not guarantee an end to harassment in matters such as voter registration, but does make it more or less incumbent upon government to take further steps to thwart such efforts when they actually do occur. Now, these legal, quote unquote, legal events were no less specific, beginning with Brown versus the Board of Education in 1954, through the decade that culminated in the recent decisions upholding the Title II of the Civil Rights Act. The federal judiciary, led by the Supreme Court, has issued every opportunity to combat unequal treatment of Black citizens. It may be put as a general proposition that the laws of the United States of America now look upon any treatment as obnoxious and that the courts will strike it down wherever it appears. The demand for equality. Mind you guys, I want you to guys think about the mind of people in 1965. Sidebar, that's what we're reading from. This was written 56 years ago, older than most people in this room. And if you were alive, you was probably a baby. The demand for equality. With these events behind us, yeah, right. Anyways, with these events behind us, the nation now faces a different set of challenges, which may prove more difficult to meet, if only because they cannot be cast as concrete positions of right or wrong. The fundamental problem here is that the Black Revolution, like the industrial upheaval of the 1930s, is a movement for equality as well as for liberty. Liberty and equality are the twin ideals of American democracy, but they are not the same thing, nor, most importantly, are they equally attractive to all groups at any given time, nor yet are they always compatible one with another. This is liberty and equality we're talking about. Do you guys understand the differences between liberty and equality? I wonder, do you guys understand the difference between liberty and equality? Many persons who would gladly die for liberty. Give me liberty or give me death. Do you guys know who famously made that quote? See, these are the intellectual conversation. Sidebar. This is the intellectual conversations we need to have. Do you guys know? Put in the chat who said, "Give me liberty or give me death." Right? Because remember, liberty and equality is not the same. All right. Many persons who would gladly die for liberty are appalled by equality. They'll die for liberty, but they hate equality. They'll die for liberty, but they hate equality. Interesting, right? Many who are devoted to equality are puzzled and even troubled by liberty. Much of the political history of the American nation can be seen as a competition between these two ideals, as, for example, the unending trouble between capital and labor. By and large, liberty has been the ideal with the higher social prestige in America. I'll repeat again. By and large, mainly, liberty has been the ideal with a higher social prestige in the United States of America. It has been the middle class aspiration par excellence. Note the assertion of the conservative right that our is a republic, not a democracy, right? Equality, on the other hand, equality, not liberty, ladies and gentlemen, but equality, on the other hand, has enjoyed tolerance more than acceptance. Yet it has roots deep in Western civilization and is at least coeval with, if not prior to, liberty in the history of Western political thought. American democracy has not always been successful in maintaining a balance between these two ideals, and notably so where the Black American is concerned. Lincoln freed the slaves. Abraham Lincoln, right? Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, but they were given liberty. They were not given equality. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves and gave them liberty, but he did not give them equality. It was therefore possible in the century that followed to deprive their descendants, the descendants of slaves, let me repeat, we talked about ADOS, right? African descendants of slaves. It was therefore possible in the century after Abraham Lincoln gave slaves liberty by freeing them it was therefore possible in the century that followed Abraham Lincoln freeing the slaves to deprive the African descendants of slaves, the children of these slaves, much of their liberty as well. The ideal of equality does not ordain that all persons end up as well as start out equal. In traditional terms, as put by Faulkner, there is no such thing as equality per se, but only equality to equal right and opportunity to make the best one can of one's life within one's capability, without fear of injustice or oppression or threat of violence. But the evolution of the American politics, with the distinct persistence of ethnic and religious groups, has added a profoundly significant new dimension to that egalitarian ideal. It is increasingly demanded that the distribution of success, let me repeat this again, it is increasingly demanded that the distribution of success and failure within one group be roughly comparable to that within other groups. Black people's success and failure compared to white people's success and failure, compared to Asian people's success and failure, compared to the Hispanic community's success and failure. It is not enough that all individuals start out on even terms if the members of one group almost invariably end up well to the fore, and those of another far to the rear. This is what ethnic politics are all about in America. And in the main, the Negro American demands are being put forth in this now traditional and established framework. Here's a point of semantics must be grasped. The demand for equality of opportunity has been generally perceived by white people as a demand for liberty, a demand not to be excluded from the competitions of life at the polling place, in the scholarship examinations, at the personnel office, on the housing market. Liberty does, of course, demand that everyone be free to try his luck or to test his skill in such matters. But these opportunities do not necessarily produce equality. On the contrary, to the extent that the winners imply losers, equality of opportunity almost ensures inequality of results. Did you guys catch that? Let me read it again. But these opportunities, that's given to everybody, right, do not necessarily produce equality. On the contrary, to the extent that winners imply losers, equality of opportunity almost ensures inequality of results. The point of semantics is that equality of opportunity now has a different meaning for Black people than it has for white. It is not, or at least no longer, a demand for liberty all alone, but also for equality in terms of group results. In Bayard-Rustin's terms, it is now concerned not merely with removing the barriers to full opportunity, but with achieving the fact of equality. By equality, Rustin means a distribution of achievements among Negroes roughly comparable to that among whites. As Nathan Glazer has put it, the demand for economic equality is now not the demand for equal opportunity for the equally qualified. It is now the demand for the equality of economic results. Let me read that again. I want to make sure I understand this. As Nathan Glazer has put it, the demand for economic equality is now not the demand for equal opportunity for the equally qualified. It is now the demand for equality of economic results. How much is your group making versus my group? How much wealth does your group have versus net worth and wealth that my group has? Got it. The demand for equality in education, school, has also become a demand for equality of results, of outcomes. How many of you are graduating versus just going to school? How many of you are actually passing the tests just versus being able to take the test? Is the test skewed towards your group and not mine? Is it an unfair test? Yes, it's equal that we can all take the test, but is the fucking test itself unequal? It's not so much that we can all go to the same school, but is the school designed for you to graduate and me to drop out? Some aspects of the new laws do guarantee results in the sense that upon enactment and enforcement, they bring about an objective that is an end in itself. Example, the public accommodation titles of the Civil Rights Act. Other provisions are at once terminal and intermediary. The portions of the Civil Rights Act dealing with voting rights, as an example, will no doubt lead to further enlargements of the freedom of the Black American. But by and large, the programs that have been enacted in the first phase of the Black Revolution, like manpower retraining, and like the Job Corps, right, community action, etc., only make opportunities available. It only makes the opportunity available to Black people. The first phase of the Black Revolution, manpower retraining, Job Corps, community action, etc., only make the opportunities available. They cannot ensure the outcome for Black people. It just means that you can do it. Doesn't mean that you're going to win when you try. The principal challenge of the next phase of Negro Revolution is to make certain that equality of results will now follow. If we do not, there will be no social peace in the United States for generations. Yeah, this one paragraph is just stuck in here and it's not highlighted, but you guys hear how important that is? Sidebar, let me read it again. The principal challenge of 1965 in the Moynihan Report says that the challenge of the next phase of the Black Revolution is to make certain that equality of results, not just equality of access, but to be able to do, but the equality of results will now follow. We got to get results that are equal to other groups in America, because if we do not, there will be no social peace. I'm sorry, there will be no social peace. There will be no social peace in the United States for generations to come. The prospect for equality. The time, therefore, is at hand in 1965 for an unflinching look at the present potential of Negro Americans to move from where they now are, to where they want to be and ought to be. Now is the time for the unflinching at the present potential of Black Americans to move from where they are to where they want to be and deserve to be. There is no very satisfactory way at present, currently in 1965, to measure social health or social pathology within an ethnic or religious or geographical community. Data is few and uncertain, and conclusions drawn from them, including the conclusions that follow, are subject to the grossest error. We don't have enough data. In 1965, he was like, look, a lot of this is anecdotal. We don't have enough fucking data. Nobody cared enough to even track this shit. So a lot of the results that we're going to have coming, even in this report, could be filled with error. Nonetheless, the opportunities, no less than the dangers of the present moment, demand that an assessment be made. That being the case, it has to be said that there is a considerable body of evidence to support the conclusion that the Black social structure in America, in particularly the Black family, battered and harassed by discrimination, injustice, and uprooting, is in its deepest trouble. While many young Black men and women are moving ahead to unprecedented levels of achievement, many more are falling further and further behind. After an intensive study of the life of Central Harlem, New York, the board of directors of Harlem Youth Opportunity Unlimited Incorporated summed up their findings in one statement: massive deterioration of the fabric of society and its institutions. It is the conclusion of this survey of the available national data that what is true of Central Harlem, New York, can be said to be true of the Black American world in general. Basically, Harlem, New York was a microcosm, was a small sample size of what was happening across the whole nation. If this is so, it is the single most important social fact of the United States of America today. As much as possible, the statistics used in this paper refer to Black people. However, certain data series are available only in terms of the white and non-white population. Where this is the case, the non-white data have been used as if they're referred only to Black people. This necessarily introduced some inaccuracies, but it does not appear to produce any significant distortions. In 1960, as an example, Negroes or Black people were 92.1% of all non-whites. The remaining 7.9% is made up of largely Indians and the Japanese and the Chinese. The combined male unemployment rates of these groups is lower than that of Black people. In matters relating to family stability, the smaller groups are probably more stable. Thus, 21% of Black women thus 21% of Black women who have ever married are separated, divorced, or their husbands are absent for other reasons. The comparable figure for Indians is only 14%. The Japanese is only 7%. The Chinese is only 6%. Therefore, the statistics of non-whites generally understate the degree of disorganization of the Black family and underemployment of the Black men. Bam. And that's chapter 1. Told you it was an easy read, you guys. Woo. Damn, I feel like reading chapter 2. Damn, can I read like the first paragraph of chapter 2? Can I read the first paragraph of chapter 2? Can I read the first paragraph of chapter 2? Look, chapter 2, the Negro American family. At the heart of the deterioration of the fabric of Negro society is the deterioration of the Black family. We're going to talk about the Black family on Friday morning. It is the fundamental source of the weakness of the Black community at the present time. At the heart of the deterioration of the fabric of the Black society is the deterioration of the Black family. It is the fundamental source of the weakness of the Black community at present time. There is probably no single fact of the. I can't go, y'all. I can't read them more. We're gonna do it on Friday. We talking about the Black family on Friday, y'all. The Black American family on Friday, y'all. We talking about the Huxtables. We talking about the Black. We talking about JJ's parents. JJ and Thelma's mama and daddy. Good times. That's what we talking about. We talking about the Black family on Friday, you guys. I'm excited. Damn, I feel like reading it. I know Rodney's like, read it. I feel like reading it, bro. That's going to be the juicy one. I can see some of it right here. Y'all going to be tripped out. This is where he come in with some numbers. First, the emergence and increasing visibility of the Black middle class may beguile the nation into supposing that the circumstances of the remainder of the Black community are equally prosperous, whereas just the opposite is true at present and is likely to continue to do so. Oh man, he's going in on Black folk. I mean, he studied it. He's telling the truth. I wonder, is that still the case today? The Evans family, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Black families of America in 1965. The Moynihan Report. So many of you have heard about it, but now you'll be able to say you read it. Even if you just listen to me, you'll be able to say that you read it. You are authorized to say you read it if you just listen to me read it. If you just hang out here with me and let me read, even if you're not paying that much attention, you still will be able to say you read this report. Because I'm a sidebar the important shit. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much, Rodney. Shout out to you, Rodney. Thank you, bro. I don't know why my system didn't work for the contest, so we're gonna have to forego the contest today. Salute to everybody that threw up a salute. Hooah! Shout out to the soldiers. Shout out to the new soldiers. Shout out to the new soldiers. Hooah! Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, That is Rich People Read. For those that don't know, this is a book club. My channel is a variety show. I have a High Value Shan podcast. We have the book club. We have a watch party, movie watch party club. We do fitness over here. We do self-empowerment through be a better man and be a better woman. And we talk about the tea over in the war room. That's what we do over here. Welcome to Shannon Rawls. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. It's really important. I'm at 47 thumbs up. Can I get 3 more? Can I get 3 more? If I could get 3 more thumbs up, that'd be really dope. That means we'll hit 50. I'm not really big, you know. I know there's some channels out there be begging, oh man, we're not doing nothing until I get these likes. Come on, man. Nah, it's just me. And I'm glad you guys are here. Damn, shot up to 51 just like that. I shot up to 51 just like that. Thank you so much, you guys. Listen, not only do I want you to subscribe, and not only do I want you to like this video, please join the army. You see all those people? You see all those people?
Being number 1 isn't easy.
You know, whenever we get a super chat, we acknowledge them. We burn it into the video, and we throw our ones.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up. Throw your ones up. Thank you so much, Marvelette. Marvelette is now the stream sponsor. Let me burn her name into the stream. Marvelette blessed us with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Marvelette. I appreciate you. Boom. Marvelette is the stream sponsor. Marvelette, you always support me. You always continue to support the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, and for those that think, no, I don't tell Marvelette to do that. I don't ask her to do that. She does that all by herself. She does that all by herself. I hope you guys are supporting me and following the channel, because I have a lot of great stuff to give you. And I hope that you guys are also becoming members of the channel by hitting the join button. Sometimes you can see the join button. It's weird. Some pages you can see it on the mobile, and other pages you can't. I know if you're on Safari, like if you're on the YouTube app itself, on a smartphone, you normally can't see the join button. But if you are on Safari or Chrome on your smartphone using YouTube, you can. And then of course, if you are on a full computer or tablet, you can see it. Nevertheless, there's a button right next to my subscribe button that says join. Please hit the join button like my man Uncle Stu did. He just unlocked some perks. Uncle Stu, make sure you email us so we can send you the pertinent information that you need. I think a couple people upgraded this morning, so they're gonna get some information. I appreciate you guys. Nevertheless, join the club. Join the club. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My name is Mr. Shannon Rawls. Thank you for reading along with us. And remember, reading is the way to expand your mind and your bank account. Tune in next time to Rich People Read. Friday, we will be reading chapter 2. I can't wait. I've never read this Moynihan Report in my life. I'm thinking back on what I just read just now. Liberty and equality is not the same. So many white people was fighting for liberty, but they didn't give a shit about equality. So many people, black people, was fighting for equality and wanted liberty as a byproduct. Can you imagine that? How many people wanted liberty, but they didn't want equality? Give me liberty or give me death, but they didn't give a shit about equality. That's crazy. But that's the case. That's the case. We talk about the black family on Friday morning, 9 o'clock. Please don't be late. Don't be late. And I won't have any mishaps on Friday. I know this show started off, but I started the show, then I ended the show, then I had to recreate it and start it again. So that kind of messed things up. And I think that's why my system isn't working, because it was married to the first show that I ended. Don't worry about it. Friday's going to be working like normal. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. My name is Mr. Shannon, and you are dismissed.
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Me haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez. Pa' no poderte perder. Dulce eres mi bombón.
Shout out to A to Z.
Quiero melocotón.
Everybody, throw your ones up for A to Z Help.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Everybody, throw your ones up for A to Z Help. Throw your ones up.
Being number 1 isn't
He
easy.
hit us with a $10 super sticker. Thank you, A to Z Help. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Mwah.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Mira, somos perfectos. Es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso miento. Chica, necesito mis anteojos. Quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Yeah.
Did y'all see that? I had to come back, y'all.
Escucha. Mío en tu
I had to come back.
habitación.
Hold
Solo
on.
los 2.
Gotta hush that music up. You think I wasn't gonna acknowledge that big bad bull? You thought I wasn't gonna
Being
see
number
that?
1 isn't easy.
Let's burn that in. Soldiers, let's burn it in. Big Bad Bull waits to the very last second. Big Bad Bull waits to the very last second. Hold on, let me update the stream sponsor. I gotta burn it in, you guys. I gotta burn it in. Marvy gave 20, but she got knocked out. Big Bad Bull, my man, Big Bad Bull. Let's update the sponsor. Let's let the stream, where's it at? Over there. We got to let it go across the screen, you guys. We got to burn it in. We got to let it go across the screen, you guys. We got to let it flow. He says, salute. Appreciate you supporting my request to support Just Kaya last night. Yes, I followed your instructions. That is the reason why I pulled up. It is because of you, Big Bad Bull, that I yes, I know how to follow instructions. I followed your instructions and I pulled up. Shout out to my man Big Bad Bull for blessing the channel with a $50 super chat. I had to do it. You guys, everybody, give him
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw one up. We had to burn it in the video. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Being number one isn't easy.
All right, y'all.